Fyer-Huné. This is Creative's Chitter Chatter. I've got Poppy Whitehorn here, who I'm going to be honest is probably one of the most creative people I've seen recently. I was shown you by Macy May.
Yes, yeah.
Because she brought some of your work and I was like, oh my God, followed you straight away. And I just looked at your work and I was like, I've not seen something like this in a long, long time. So I just wanted to learn more. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Poppy. I'm 20. I'm a uni student at the moment. Not studying art though. I've never studied art in my life, so art's literally just like a little side hobby that I do. I study philosophy and English literature, so nothing creative at all, randomly. But yeah, just painting's just a complete hobby for me, and it has been, but not very long either, really. I've not been painting for very long, and I've never really done anything with my painting up until recently. I mean, I've always enjoyed art. My granddad paints a lot, so I've always enjoyed art and like doodled a bit, but I always was made to feel a bit like art was sort of like a waste of time to go into in education.
Don't worry, exactly the same.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't even do a GCSE in art. Like when I say I've never studied art, like I really have never done any studying of art. And then probably after my A levels, is when I started properly painting as a hobby. Before that, it was really inconsistent. Like I'd just do a little doodle or something. But I started actually painting probably about 2 years ago, and it's just been on and off since then. And then recently, like because of lockdown and quarantine, I've started like really getting into it, and then I was encouraged to start posting pictures of it, and now I'm here.
Wow, so this is lockdown.
Yeah, it's literally all because of like it was all because I had nothing else to do other than sit and paint all day, every day. And then I was painting so much, and I was like, and obviously showing my friends, my family, and they were like, you should really do like, even if you post it just for you, so you can like have a clear catalogue of like what you've painted, because I was painting so much. So yeah, that's the only reason I started doing it, or started posting about it, and then people wanted to buy it and get commissions, and now, yeah, I'm at where I am now.
Fair enough. Wow. Now let me tell you that you are a born artist. Then, if you've not had anyone teaching you, then it's in your blood. I thank you, Grandad, and yourself, because you've done this yourself. I'm mind blown, to be really honest.
So much passion.
I just can't believe you've not been taught anything. So you've got quite a distinctive style. Where did you get that from, or how did you decide on that then?
I think, see, I feel like I don't have a distinctive style. I think because I've been open to trying so many different things, and I was never taught a way to do it, or taught that like this colour goes better with this colour, or like how light works in portraits and stuff like that, because I've never been taught anything. It's really just experimenting with everything I do. I just sort of do it, and then I'll like how I did that certain thing, and then I'll paint something similar, and it's sort of, I'd say it's more of a like collection of little things I've picked up on the way. So I don't really know what my style is, because it's lots of different things that I've just picked up naturally. So yeah, I don't really know how I got here other than experimenting. I see things all the time. I see, even like if I'm watching TV, walking down the street, I'll just see little scenarios like in normal life, and I'm like, how can I change that to painting? And the more I've been painting over lockdown, the more I'm seeing little scenarios, or seeing people, or just walking along thinking about things. or seeing things on Instagram of like, oh, I like the way they've used that color, or I like all of that. And it's all just everything I do is like a collection of loads of things narrowed down. So I don't, I, I've never had one inspiration or one way of doing something or anything like that. It's just a big collection of everything, I guess. Yeah. I think it's one of them ones that like it's subconscious while I'm doing it, and then I can look at it and think, I know I did that because I'm feeling this kind of way. It's like a lot of people will always say like that my eyes, that the way I draw eyes is like intensely sad. And like
I was gonna say
and I do it, and like at the time that's not the way I'm thinking it. I think the way I paint, I sort of let my subconscious like just go for it, and then I step back and be like, I've clearly done this because I feel this way or this weird angle, but it's like it's on purpose, but subconsciously on purpose, I think.
yeah, that's brilliant. So you literally let your paint talk for you.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. I will have an idea, and then 15 minutes later, I'll just be painting it quick. Like I think because I've never been taught art, I never plan it out. I just do it. I just like, I'm instantly like, let me. I think my main what, like, I always love doing portraits the most. Like, I love doing portraits so much because I think like the amount you can convey through, like you said, about the way their bodies are and their eyes. Like, I really, really enjoy doing portraits, like especially a bit weird portraits. Um, but yeah, recently I've been doing a few sort of landscapey ones or a few ones in like nature. Um, but I'd say portraits are my main love. You know what I do really want to try? I want to try sculpture making, but
I can imagine you doing that. Yeah.
and I'd love to make little weird like gremlin-y sculptures and stuff. But I don't know how I'd even start doing that. Like I feel like I'd need a lot of equipment. And actually rug making. I've seen loads of videos of people making rugs and like making all weird faces in rugs and stuff. And they have like this big gun and it's all and they like stretch out this piece of fabric and get this big gun and like shoot all the bits through and it just looks really fun.
Well,
So
if you can do painting and not get taught anything, I believe that you can do absolutely anything you put your mind to. And the sculpting, I don't think you really. How I can imagine you doing it is literally just with your fingers.
yeah, I think so.
You the texture from your pictures, the texture you put in it, you just like gremlinly a bit weird and a bit different. Who needs straight lines or that sort of stuff? No one. Who's got time for that? No.
I think yeah, maybe I'll just buy some clay and just start mushing it all together. Hope for the best.
I'm excited for that. So, how did you figure out the colours then? Because your colours go so well. Was that just a trial and error thing as well?
I don't even know if it was trial or error. I think one thing my granddad's always said to me as well is because my granddad he's been painting for years and years and years. His paintings are beautiful, and he's always said ever since I was younger or like just doodling, he's always been like your eye for color is so amazing. Like you just get it without even thinking about it. Because he'll like take ages to paint. He'll really ponder over the colors and like if he does one wrong, then he'll have to cover it all up. Whereas with me, I don't even think about the colours. I'm like, oh, this paint, yeah, go on, do. It's something like that. I think I naturally probably understand quite well colours, but I don't know how or why. So I couldn't tell you what colours go. Like I couldn't tell you the colour wheel, but I think I know it somewhere in my brain. Oh, 100%. I think it because I sort of it's like meditate. Like I sit in silence and just do paintings for hours and like 5 hour chunks of just sitting in silence, not thinking about anything, just painting. Um, and I think that's definitely like my form of meditation and how and like expressing maybe emotions that are like quite deep back in my brain that I don't really understand, whatever. I think it's been like the best thing I've done for like mental health or a healthy mind. Definitely 100%. Yeah. I think as well, like I also had that conception for such a long time. That's why, because I've been painting for obviously like about 2 years now, and I like was always reluctant to show anyone my paintings or like ever post my paintings because I was like, well, I've never been taught anything and I clearly don't know how to do it, so they must be rubbish. And then like getting the reception that I have had from my paintings, like coming from a place where I know that I know nothing, and like people really enjoying my paintings and like being like, wow, that's beautiful. Um, it's really made me be like, oh, that's like technique is not like being taught art is not what makes an artist. It's not anything to do with it really. But I don't think I even understood that in myself until recently. Okay, so it's mainly through my art account at the moment. Um, I do have an Etsy store that's on the way, but I'm waiting on some prints to come. So everyone can buy a print very, very soon.
Yeah.
um, but it's my art account, which is literally called art account with a 0 and a 0 and a 1101. And my Etsy store will be opening soon. Yeah, I'm just waiting on prints that should be coming in the next few days. So that's everything. Yeah, if you want a commission, you can DM me on Instagram, or you can DM me to buy any of the paintings I post on there as well.
I can't believe how naturally amazing you are. And
Oh, thank you so much.
to art, then, girl, you're going to fly through your degree because it sounds like you've got the brain of like the bloody Picasso. And he did well. So well done. I am super, super, boom, crazy. It's amazing. But
Thank you so much.
thank you so much for coming on here today. I'll be definitely buying some art. I've even got some room, which I'm really into buying my art at the moment and giving it to like, instead of going to like major people, going to new people because I feel like you guys need it. You know, you've got to boost up before you're already up there. Do you know what I mean? So
Definitely.
thank you so much. And you
Thank
have
you
to
so much. It's been lovely. Yeah, it's been really nice. Thank you for being so supportive and encouraging as well. Sweet.
me.